Adonis, hey, I saw a video with you and Tyler. It felt funny that you would call Tyler by his name, but Tyler would only call you jungler, never by yours. You are and always, no matter what, will be a random looking for validation online deep down in your heart. If you think so, Lumi. If you think so.
This is a cool video.
Even type
I'll
that.
go watch this. This
Some guy that
probably.
comes in the chat once every
I find.
6 months to type a hey message. Nowadays, unironically, when it comes to searching for validation online, I think I'm probably the least concerned with that than ever before. Because I remember when I was younger, I want people to like me, I want people to respect me, I want people to look up to me. But then it's as you get older, you come to realize that a lot of the times the people that are gonna
Yeah, he's an
respect or
average
look
league
up to
player.
you, not because of you, but because of something that you're gonna put out there, right? At the
Yeah.
end of the day, what really matters is the people around you. You know what I mean? For the most part. At the end of the day, it's all for entertainment. That's the one thing that I've learned. And even when I'll sit there and even when I'll pour my heart out into these grinds and I'll give these speeches or talk about how much things mean to me, it's for a lot of the people watching, not for all of them, obviously there are some where they take it more to heart, but for a lot of people watching, it's they're watching that because it's just they're entertained by it. You know what I mean? It's not because they think you're this really amazing guy or because they, obviously the majority is gonna look up to you or anything like that, just because you're an entertainer, right? So coming to terms with that realization of I'm an entertainer just made it a lot easier for me to kind of separate the people that are gonna talk me online versus my real life, And it also helps that I actually have a real life too nowadays, that I'm not just perpetually online, so that's also the good part too. Currently hit rank 1 in Korea. We're only gonna have about 2.5 weeks, so I don't know about rank 1, but we're definitely gonna put on a fucking crazy show.
Okay, that's actually that. I can
Crab
feel
and
that.
then maybe look on
Wait, Dante's is
Strong.
onto it. Honestly,
We'll
maybe
so you're
that's
saying that online you're kind of like a persona? Not necessarily. That's not what it is. What I'm saying is that online, I act how I am.
yeah. It
And
goes on for
a lot
20
of times
minutes.
people, especially when they meet me at meet and greets, they're gonna ask Laura. They're gonna say, "Hey Laura, is he actually like that?" And they expect her to say no, but the truth is, yeah, I am. But a lot of people when they watch my streams, right, that are gonna criticize me or critique me, right, or that are gonna hate watch me, right? I'm not talking about the little criticisms here and there of why are you always blaming your teams, but just more so the people that are actually gonna hate, It's
Yeah.
not because they view you as a person, but it's because they don't view you as a person that they're gonna type what they do.
I'm gonna watch it. So let's.
Because to them, I'm not Dantes that's gonna wake up in the morning, go to the gym, pet his cats every time he walks towards the bathroom, and
Yeah,
his
that's
stream,
fine.
watch
So
shows
let's.
with his girlfriend, and then call my family, keep up with my aunts, my parents, my brother. That's not the Dantes I am. I'm the Dantes that they either think is obnoxious, that they think is loud, that they think is annoying, that they think plays an elo inflated champion, right? But it's to me that's what, to them that's what I am, and that's who I am. So that's why it's I would say the last year for me, I kind of
Look, listen, Solus. I don't know if you noticed. I stopped caring about. I even said it. Yeah, like what Metal just said. No, as if Shade is concerned about viewers. I don't care about viewers anymore. I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. If you guys leave, that's no problem at all. I had this conversation with I forgot who, someone that was there. I think it was Hunter. Yeah, Hunter came randomly one day, and it was just me and Hunter again. It was like the back. I was telling Hunter, it's like the back in the old days, Hunter, when it was just you and me. I think it was it was Tuesday stream. Everyone left, and I was playing Supervive, and then it was just me and Hunter. I think I was playing Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I was playing Marvel Rivals, and then you Metal left. It was just me and Hunter. No, I was there too. Yeah, I know, but you also left at a point, and it was just me and Hunter. And Hunter was like, it's like the same as back then. No, I'm just saying, I'm not blaming you. I'm not telling you guys not your fault or anything. I'm just saying but it's it gives you a lot to think about. You know what I mean? And it's like I get what Dantes is trying to say. It's of course Dantes is in a place where it's like he has an audience and stuff, and like he has way more people that come to his stream and stuff, and he's definitely it's different for him in a way because it is his career. For me, I've been saying it. I do it out of fun and passion, purely out of fun and passion, right? I do it because I enjoy what I do. And yes, before when I would do like sand Tetris a lot more, and like all that, because they would get me crazy tons of views. But even those viewers, they never really stayed. If you think about it, like as soon as I quit sand Tetris, they all like would come by a little while, sometimes here and there, and they would be like, okay, where's sand Tetris? I want sand Tetris, or you know what I mean? It's like they're coming for the content, right? And I understood that at some point, but as a streamer, that's that's not um that's not what I want to be. That's not what is defined by. I don't want to be defined by content, right? That's, I think, what Dante's, I feel like, feels like, right? And it's like, even at one point, I think I completely quit sand Tetris, and that's like when I started falling off, as like a lot of people would say, whereas everyone else, where's all like so many viewers you had, right? And I think other creators will understand me, not the viewers. The viewers don't understand what's going on behind the scene, and what everything that's happening, all the effort that the creator puts in, what the creator really truly wants. And because I'm not saying you guys are, I'm just saying viewers are selfish, right? Viewers are way more selfish than the creator, right? The creator tries to look out for the viewer, and also the creator is also selfish in his own way sometimes, because he wants to do what he wants to. But no, if a creator is selfish and he wants to do what he wants to do, the viewers punish him. The viewers punish him by not watching the content. I'm just not saying you guys individually. I'm just saying the viewers is like a system in a way, right? It's like, think about it like, if I do Ito, like Plasma's a big fan of Ito. If I do Ito, he'll be here every Ito stream. But Plasma isn't looking for Ito. He doesn't like this kind of content. So he's not gonna be showing up for this content, right? He's not gonna be showing up here, right? It's it's like, if you don't give them, the viewers are there for content. The viewers look for entertainment, and that's completely normal. What Red Fox says, right? I'm indeed selfish. It's like, you're fine. You can be. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. You guys are completely fine. I do the same thing. I do the same thing as you guys. Um, I go and look for entertainment when I have free time. I look at like what's more fun than that, right? And it's like, that's completely normal. It's part of being a creator. It's part of being a viewer, and viewers. It's like a give and take relationship. I give you entertainment and content. You come to the stream. You watch the stream, right? It's just like that. Um, you know, I know he realizes that. Realizes that. Dantes went mega viral, you know? There's so many streamers, difficult to grow your own niche. Yeah, you got to be different. You got to do something that is better. You're trying to get the people's attention. As long as you have attention, and it's like everyone's fighting for someone's attention, right? And that's a mentally taxing thing for a lot of streamers, right? Dantes is starting to realize that, and now people are saying, "Oh, he's falling off. He's actually more on being more mature." Does that make sense? He's growing up. Dantes is like figuring out like what matters and what doesn't, and like I think XQC did that perfectly. I think XQC, that's why XQC is a GOAT when it comes into streaming, is because he's been doing this for so long, and now he's able to do whatever he wants, whatever he does, it doesn't matter, because people don't come for content. They come for XQC because they like XQC the other person, you know? So Shade, you said you like hanging out with me. Yeah, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. And that's literally like, I think I also realized that at a point, but the biggest problem for me is I don't know how to get discovery and stuff like, and to grow. Like Dante's, I would be happy if I was in Dante's position, because I think Dante's is in a better position. But then again, I also realized like I shouldn't be as stressed because I do this for fun. Yeah, I don't know. Not gonna lie, XQC is very overrated in my opinion. No, he's completely fine where he is. He doesn't care about others. He doesn't. He's XQC is like one of the most mature, yet also childish streamer of all time, right? He understands the streaming. He understands streaming better than anyone, because he's been through it, right? Like people like you guys saw how like Kaisenette, how quickly the internet just turned on him, and I don't even know what his last stream. Let me see. I have no idea how well his last stream did because I didn't look at it. But you know, it's like Kaisenette is like you know it's like big announcement. What was this? Yeah, right here. Like he if he doesn't give content like pool parties and stuff like that, people don't watch him. They come for content, right? It's like that. A lot of streamers realize that they're like entertainer. Speed realizes that. Speed did a Red Dead Redemption run. He was averaging 19 to 50,000 viewers at one point with the Red Dead Redemption stream. He was not getting anyone to stay in his stream. That's because, you know, he's not people weren't coming. They were coming for him for sure, like those 15,000 or whatever, but he wasn't doing anything crazy. That he wasn't doing content worthy. Gaming isn't the global or general audience's content thing, right? You know, oh, I'm sure you guys you know, Ninja, he always taught viewers that he's going to play Fortnite, but when he's going to other games, he loses a lot of viewers. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, Ninja built his viewers off of Fortnite, right? Without Fortnite, Ninja is nobody, pretty much, you know? Without Fortnite, Ninja's nobody. It's because everyone is used to watching him Fortnite. That's what they came for. That's what they want more of. But the thing is, you have to realize is that that's not what people in the long run is gonna like. Um, you know, have you seen his rival stream Shade? I have. He tried doing rivals and stuff, right? But it wasn't as successful as Fortnite stuff, right? He's like trying, you know. But listen, it's like you got shit on. Yeah, I know. It's just as a creator, I think well early in your career, you have to realize what kind of streamer you are. And I think I've been trying to do that. Of course, I'm being punished. I don't want to even say I'm punished. I just like I'm falling off, whatever. I don't care, right? I don't give viewers as much. I don't care as long as there's one person that I can chat with, hang out with. I'm fine with that. XQC has a good take, and Speed and Kai, they're too big, and the only thing they can do to get bigger, it can do, is go bigger, which will be impossible at some point. Exactly, and they don't have a really that loyal audience. To be Kai and Speed's audience aren't that loyal. They have way more haters than supporters, in my opinion. I would say because of like it's content driven. The moment like even look at Mr. Beast, he gets so much hate, um, just for doing like something, because it's like it's because they never have the viewers never have a genuine connection. Does that make sense? They never feel like the viewers know them, right? Or like the creator really knows them. It's like that. It's that content relationship. They come for the content, not for the creator. I feel like as a streamer, it's a lot easier to have a better connection to your viewer, but I think mostly on YouTube it's really hard. People will really come for only for the content. You know what I mean? Are just loud minority. They are a loud minority, and hate will, since we're not used to seeing hate a lot of the time, we see the hate impacts us more. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm just it's just like just how it is, man. It's just content. Like I feel like the only person that is actually, in my opinion, the peak of streaming right now, guys, it's Queso. Queso has done it. Like Queso is, in my opinion, a goat. Like tell me not. Queso is literally a goat. Okay, Shade. Mr. Beast's hate is mostly from Facebook and Reddit. He still gets all the views he wants because he knows how to entertain. I get that. Yes, you gain my respect, Shade. You grew up, son. No, I'm just real, bro. I don't put on a fake persona for content. This is who I am in stream. This is how I am outside of stream. I don't want to fake it. I don't want to play character like I show speed. Or I don't want to exaggerate my energy like Kaisenette. If I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna tell you I don't feel good, guys. I learned that honesty, and I love being honest. Like it makes me feel better, you know. Um, I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I can say. Let's continue watching the video.
That's like a realization where I'm like, what people are gonna think about you as a creator is obviously gonna matter, right, to a certain
Yeah.
extent. But it's like, if you're still doing well, and there are gonna be people that are gonna hate, or people that are gonna like talk shit or shit like that. It's like, who cares? Like, people are gonna hate everyone and everything, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're still able to do what you love doing for a living, you know, and you're happy and content, it's like,
That's
what
all
is it?
that matters. That's what I want to say. Queso is the most successful streamer right now. I wouldn't say he's the most successful streamer, but I feel like he's the most um what do you call it? Okay, top go sleep or get rest. Don't vomit. Um listen, like I would say Kaisenette is more successful than Queso, but I in my opinion, I feel like Queso is way happier than all of them. He's one of the less hated ones, and he stays in his lane. He knows what he is good at, what he can do, and what kind of creator. He's like very self-aware. A lot of these creators aren't very self-aware of what they really want to do. It's like they've got fame, and it's like it kind of the viewers push their narrative onto them and what they think, like all this like driven, right? I don't know. I don't know really. I'm still young in the streaming. I've only been streaming for a year. Dantes has been streaming for 4 years, so I think his points are more valid than mine. But you know, what do you kind of think of Tommy in it? Same with Tommy in it. Tommy in it went from being a content creator or like giving people content to being more real and honest with people. He started falling off. It's just and the dream and all that, the community and stuff. It started having so much bad PR and bad stuff happening to it, and that thing fell off. And after the SMP is like people came for the SMP content. SMP was gone. People really didn't care that much. That's really what it is. I don't know. This stream is annoying me. I don't know why. I don't know what annoys me, but something annoys me about this creator. Forgot the name in the moment. All right. It's probably me. He's probably gonna say me. I think his name was Shade. That's what he's gonna say. Dream also falling off. Yeah, it's a cycle. Being a creator is a cycle, especially if you're like giga famous. If you become a giga, if you the ones that grow and go to the peak of they also fall off as slowly. But Quack in the other side, now Quackity did it perfectly. Quackity was real. He knew who his audience was. He went to his Latin viewers and stuff. He knew it. Tommy in it feels like an empty shell who is just sympathy farming. I meant the video you're watching right now. Yeah, maybe something annoys. I don't know what it does annoy you, but yeah, I don't know. Tommy in it. I don't know. I think he has a passion in his life. Maybe he will. I don't know. Shit, I need a healing hero. What did I get? I don't know, bro. Maybe Celeste.
No matter what they say. You know what I'm getting at? Have you always had that mentality? Me? No. For literal years, I remember that I would like end my streams every day, and the first thing I would do is I'd go on Twitter and search up my name because I needed to know what everyone was saying about me. You know, like name searching. I would sit there. I would like want to have like a good view of me within the scene. I would want people to like look up to me, people to respect me, and all that. But it's like you just get to a point where you realize it's meaningless. Not in a doomer way, but it's just like meaningless. Like
Yeah.
if I'm gonna do what I do and there's gonna be a guy that's inspired by it, good, you know. But doing something specifically to inspire others, it's like the only thing that's gonna result from that is that when people end up like attacking you or going after you or shit like that, then you're gonna feel like double as hurt and you're not gonna want to do it anymore. You know. Could do a Raptors invade, but I don't think I'll be able to.
Yeah, I get that.
Also, 6, we should dive. Just talk shit about anything to. Most content creators are perma-stuck at high school levels of maturity and just talk shit about anything to seem cool. Yeah, but like, let's be honest here for a second. It isn't just the content creators, right? Like, I agree with you that you'll even have content creators at 27, 20, 29, 30 that will sit there and that will do those like high school mentality, like whatever.
I mean, those works because you have to think about those are the audience, those are the people that are watching it, right? Like, look at Kaisenette's streamer university. It was a school themed university while all the streamers got together and just lived in one campus essentially, and it did well because that's the audience that are watching the content. You know what I mean? And Dr. Disrespect. Well, yeah, I think he has a lot of allegation and bad PR and stuff. And I think he did really bad stuff. So, yeah, kept on his content though. Dr. Respect is falling off because no one talks about him and no one wants to associate with him. He was also like he was also a community person. He was in the COD community, but at this point, I don't think anyone in the COD community really um likes him. You know, so it's like it's like well, that's also a thing. If you get too tied into something, and that tie gets looser, and then it falls apart. But like the streamer university is a perfect example of like the content that it's like, you know, it worked because it was something that audience enjoys, right? It's also you have to also if you serve your audience correctly, you're gonna get rewarded that way, as Tifu. Tifu quit. I think you mean Tifu. Tifu quit. Tubbo does his own thing. Tubbo's chilling. I think Tubbo's pretty happy. I saw you said Tubbo Red Fox. Tubbo's happy. I know Tubbo's like a W creator from my standpoint. I like really respect Tubbo. And I think Tubbo's chilling. Tubbo's definitely knows what he wants in life and what he's doing. He's having fun. I feel like that's me. Of course I can't know how they're going through in their personal life and stuff because I don't see them day to day or know them personally, but that's what I feel like. He texted with a 16-year-old, which was legal in the victim's country, so he admitted. Okay, that's still weird. She's like a 40, 50-year-old man. Can't be texting a 16-year-old. That's weird. Okay, that's understandable why he fell off, and people don't. That's weird. That's you can't. No, that's not even weird. That's creepy. That's bad. Um, he admitted all that. Okay, then yeah, he deserves it. All right, let's continue
But
this.
the
I'm
truth
talking a
is that a
lot.
lot of the
Let's
reason
watch more
why
of
you're
this
gonna
video.
see shit like that, a good amount of the reason why, is because like viewers are either gonna egg it on, they're gonna get more engaged by it, right? Or they're gonna sit there and they're gonna actively try to like bait it, right? At Dantes, this guy hasn't hit X rank in X amount of time. Is he washed? At Drutude, Dantes has been like stuck masters in an A. Is he just not good anymore? Was he ever good? It's like the amount of questions that streamers are gonna have like that on a daily basis, and especially when you're like a bigger streamer too, it really is like crazy. You know what I mean? It's the
Yeah.
whole scene in general. You know what I'm talking about? It's not just like the streamers, it's like the viewers as well. It's what gets clicks at the end of the day. Like people know that name dropping and drama farming, right, gets clicks. So it's like a whole thing, right?
No to him. Yeah, I mean, bro, it is 16 is not. It's maybe in that country, but even then, it's weird. He shouldn't even be in contact. Huh. That's weird. See, if it was like a 18-year-old talking to a 16-year-old, it's kind of that's fine, I would say. But even that's like, should wait till age of consent or meet. It's like it's about meeting. At what point did you meet them? I don't know. That's weird. That's the weird territory. I don't. He is definitely in the wrong by a mile because he's like 40, 50. There's like no justification I can give on Dr. Respect, at least from my moral views and my position. I feel like I don't. I he shouldn't even be in. You know, yeah, yeah. It's just weird because he has family, he has a wife, he has every like that.
This is true
I can't breathe. Be right back. All right, Top. I hope you're okay.
for people of any age and any career path you go down. You'll find these people. Yeah, and that's the reason why for me, I'm telling you, like for the last like year, I've really started to like distance myself from that. Because like I mean, at this point, I'm 23. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've been this like mature fucking like paragon of like being an adult.
Wait, 23. So he started streaming 4 years ago. 19. He started streaming at 19, chat. So basically the same year as me. Like right now is when he started streaming. That's crazy.
Right? Not far from it. But it's like eventually one day you're gonna grow out of e-dating. You're gonna grow out of name searching. You're gonna grow out of like sitting there and trying to perma name drop. Like you're gonna grow out of these like behaviors. Like for me, I'm really at a point where it's like three things I want to do. The first thing I want to do is I want to entertain the people watching me, right? That's like always the number one. The second one is I want to do what I feel fulfilled doing, right? And the third one is
Me, I want to do the same thing, but I don't think I want to be an entertainer for you guys. I want to be more like a person y'all like enjoy like hanging out with, if that makes sense. I don't think with Dantes, he wants to entertain his viewers, which I guess I get, but I think I want to be more of like I don't know, just a guy, like maybe like a friend or maybe a sibling that you can just chill out with and hang out with, and you know, and just vice versa, same thing, right? And his second point, and also be true to myself, be honest with whatever I do and stuff like that. That's, I guess, that would be mine, you know.
I want to set up a
Hey, what's up,
future for
Dave?
myself and my like future family and like the family that me and Laura are gonna have one day and everything. So those are my like three priorities. So it's like sitting there and kind of like getting sucked into that whole like that almost like black hole of toxicity, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, I think Dante's made his way in a different way. He made clips and was ranked high ranked, and he also dipped his toe in drama here and there, which made him big. Yeah, I mean, he was really engaged with the content because it was working. He had a direction with that, and but like the thing is, I feel like for Dantes, it feels way worse than I would say for me, because for Dantes it's like the fall off and stuff, and it feels way worse when when what you were and chasing that is absolutely way harder. You know, um, I feel like viewers look at the streamer like a clown who's here to entertain only. I think so. Yeah, I think a lot of viewers do that. Hello, sir. How you doing, sir? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Um, yeah, you know.
You know, it doesn't help at all, so I wouldn't bother. You've grown a lot over the years. Yeah, I mean, listen, the thing is, I don't sit there and I don't think I'm like, again, at a perfected level at all when it comes to like my personality or my way of acting or anything like that. But the thing that I like is I'm able to always look back on the me from like a year prior, and I'll be able to like always think differently of the me that I was and the me that I am nowadays, you know?
Yeah, I actually
How do
feel
you see
that.
people have
I
done
agree
you
with
wrong in the
that.
past? Is forgiveness an option, or is
I
it
feel
just
like I also look at the same, like the me from a year ago to the person I am now. Would I respect myself more now? I respect myself way more, and I would probably be me now. And I see myself that I've grown a lot more. You know, I get that. I think what Dante's saying is like, yeah, I can relate to a lot of it.
not worth it? It depends on what the thing was, right? Like if someone just said, "Yeah, I think Dantas is a shitty player," you know, and then they hit me up one day and they're like, "Yo, I know that we've had like our differences, whatever, but you know, it's like okay." But I mean, if someone obviously did something that was like crazy, it's yeah. There's some things that are just like not forgivable, right?
Yeah, that's really real.
Something like because I feel like something like forgiveness is definitely a good trait to have. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I think a lot of people don't really understand what forgiveness means, right? Forgiveness isn't like you're repairing a bridge and you're walking over that bridge every day again. It's just that you're not constantly hung up on the fact that a bridge isn't existing anymore. That's what
Mm.
like forgiveness is, you know?
Damn.
It's just more of a thing of being able to sit there
Damn.
and say like you're nothing to me almost. I
That's
think that's what true forgiveness is.
true.
Like just being able to put people back to a level where it's like you're nothing to me. Not in like a bad or a negative or a mean way, but just like in a way of like you're just like another stranger on the sidewalk, you know?
You see, Dante says things like this, and then I watch his clips of him saying like, you know, you know, bless you, random person in the background. That was my mom. I think she like, I don't know, the weather's changing, so you know, you know how I sneezed a little bit a little bit ago. Yeah, I think it's like the seasonal change shift is hitting everyone. Yes, bless her.
Wow, what the fuck just happened?
But I get that.
Jesus.
You know, it's like, I think it's like, I don't know, that this is like very relatable to me. I feel like as someone, I haven't been streaming as long as him. 4 years is not, but I have been a creator for like 2 3 years now, but a streamer for a year, and I can relate to a lot of it. And you know, this is definitely something I like. You know, um, appreciate more because Dante's based on the like the um what I watched before, what kind of content he did. This is a very different angle. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't care about the nice, good play, bro. Okay, I don't know why, but watching Dantes makes me want to play League of Legends. Guys, I need to stop. I cannot play League of Legends. I need to stop. I played Hecarim too, and it's still the same old build, chat. It's an assassin Hecarim build. Addicted. How am I addicted, bro? I haven't played League in 7 months. I hit Diamond 1 and I quit. I've played you know, I was one game away from Masters, man. I should have made Masters and then I quit and should have quit. But hey, it's whatever. Alright, let me watch.
Adantes, what about when you forgive people, then they do the same thing again, but you don't have the heart to cut them off?
Actually, I think people would respect streamers more if they had the same problems of viewers. What do you mean same problems of you viewers? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, viewers and streamers don't see eye to eye. If they saw the same stuff, you know, yeah, just comment on the new short Vinda posted. I'll look at it later. I read the comments, by the way. I do read the comments. I saw the Chinese food one. That was wild. Someone also said the same thing. Is the thing metal? That was wild, man. Chinese food. That was wild, bro. Anyway,
So you forgive them again, but what you're doing isn't forgiveness. Like, okay, can I give an example, right? That'll make sense. Imagine this game, I gank bot lane, okay? And my
okay.
Alistar misses his flash WQ combo.
And then you start flaming him
like,
for the rest of the game.
Fucking moron, you just lost us the game, and he says sorry, right?
Exactly.
Then forgiveness is me saying, you know what, it's okay, but I'm probably not gonna play around bot lane anymore, because I know that judging from what's happened already, that it's not gonna end well for me. That's what forgiveness is. Forgiveness isn't, oh, that's fine, Alistar. I'm gonna sit here and keep ganking bot and just pray that this time you don't fuck me over, you know?
That is true. Yeah, he has good like coordination or like hitting and running away. Never mind, he's about to get cooked.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Never mind. I jinxed him.
What a lot of people have is they're gonna get to a point where it's like they
Soul has been fired. No, Soul has been fired. Or Solus. I don't know. Solus wasn't the right fit for the channel. That's why I was like, I think Vinda works way better. But no, Vinda doesn't read the comments. The only person that reads the comments and looks at the stuff, that's me. It's literally me.
At that relationship, and then their thought process is, okay, so maybe I should give them another chance. But it's like, if that person's burned you to a level where, you know, it was like almost impossible for you to get.
I missed AI shade. You mean the bot? Yeah.
Get over it. Like, unless your partner cheats on you.
I'm not doing 99 nights today. There's no update except the fishing one. I don't think it's a big enough update. I check out, you know.
Then at that point, you're not being forgiving by like getting back together with them. You're being stupid, you know. Bro starts talking about forgiveness and use the league example. Yeah, no, it's bad. Sometimes when me and Laura will get in like discussions, like I'll bring out league examples because they're like the easiest for me to come up with. But then she's gonna look at me and be like, okay, can we please not make this about league? And they're like, oh,
that's crazy. That's a different level of addiction, bro.
Shit. That I'm always performing the best. Oh, fuck. Therapy is supposed to help you? Therapy isn't supposed to help you. Therapy is supposed to help you understand how to help yourself.
Ooh.
And I think that's the biggest like misconception that a lot of people have, where they think that.
And I remember doing this, bro. I would can't clear that, and then I would take like CS, and then I would try to get to 10 CS per minute. Oh my god.
Like, hey, I'm gonna.
He does, yeah,
be
he
like
does.
This different guy, and now like I'm not gonna have any more problems. But that's not what it is. Therapy is. Just
I think they're gonna get married at this point. They're literally perfect for each other, and they went through like literally like a very big pain point. So I don't know. I think they're pretty good for each other.
For you to like understand what's going on, why it's going on, and then if it's a good therapist, he can tell you how to fix what's going on. Like, I can give you another league analogy. Are you guys ready for this? Going to therapy is like sitting there and getting a coaching session that's a VOD review, right? But the thing is that if you don't queue up after the VOD review, you're never gonna climb. And it's
Shade, you changed it, but in a good way. I like that. Yeah, no, I've just been trying to be more honest with myself, and just being honest. That's literally it, Red Fox. It's not even like about like chasing content or clout or anything like that. No, I don't really care about that. I really want more of like people that come to hang out with me and chill because they like my energy and the vibes I give, not for like the content. And yes, they can come for the content, but you know, it's like I realized I'm not doing it for content anymore. Before I would do it for content. I don't care about that.
the same thing with therapy. If you don't actively try to
Shade, do you like my vibes? Yeah, I like your vibes, metal. It's low key really good vibes.
better yourself after like while and after going to it, then it's not gonna have a difference, you know. Adante, so did therapy help you understand how to help yourself? Not really. I mean, like nowadays, especially.
Do you like my vibe shade? Not as much as Metal's, if I'm being honest with you, Witchers. I think I like Metal's vibe more than yours.
Mine and Laura's relationship functions a lot better, but the reason why is because like I make conscious efforts to like work on the areas that I'm lacking in, you know. And same for her, obviously, right? But it's like the reason why we work is because we try to like work with each other. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but like I'm not saying I don't like y'all's vibe. Y'all bring good vibe. Everyone being who they are, individually makes the stream more fun, you know? Um but I think everyone has a role that they play in this stream that makes the stream as fun and good vibes for everyone. I feel like the stream doesn't really give that bad of a vibe because of us individually. Like, I'm back from school. Dave, I hope you had a good day at school. Okay, I don't care about this, man. Nice, you killed that. Nice, you played well.
Brutally honest. But you guys want to know what I think one of my problems is though? Like being brutally honest. Like brutally honest. I think I'm like very narcissistic. And not just in a haha, I think I'm attractive way, but in a way where I think I'm like always right. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's a bad trait. Yeah, no, that's.
And if I'm ever wrong, then it's not me that's wrong. It's either the circumstances that led me to my conclusions.
I mean, at least she's aware.
Or the people telling me I'm
Self-aware,
wrong that are wrong. Does that make sense? So that's also why I think my career trip is going to be a lot of fun. Because
fun fact, having a friend like Shade is actually rare if you notice. I guess. You just gotta find the right people, yeah. I'm more like the person that like, but then again, I leave people that don't connect well with me. You know what I mean? Like like a few of my friends that like I only hang out with them for the sake of playing League. Like what the hell kind of friendship is that? Connecting because we were only friends because of one game. That's kind of a crazy trash relationship, you know what I mean? I look for deeper and more meaningful relationships than like a flat surface relationships, if that makes sense. I think because those flat surface relationships, they don't last long and they're really not they don't make you happy. They're not really that enjoyable. You know what I mean? But I'm probably missing so many concepts. Yeah, I mean, this is like a real like abilities. I haven't learned a lot about Supervive yet. First time enjoying long video. Hey, that's nice, man. I'm gonna probably I'm probably just gonna keep watching this and finish this because honestly I find this video relatable. That's literally it. I'm definitely hopping on Supervive more, chat. I think that's the game that I do enjoy playing. I don't know if I ever feel bored of it. I gotta ask, what is my vibe shade? You're like a mischief, but you're also positive at the same time. But like the limits. Like the boundaries. When to say something, when not to say something. You know what I mean? You know the balance. I only have 2.5 friends, which who I can do anything with. That's really all you need in life. I'm gonna be for real with you. That's really all you need. I have like three. I have three friends that I can do whatever and chill with all the time. Like one of them is going away, so yesterday I hung out with him, and another one is like out of state right now, so I can't. But he's gonna come back soon, and then chill with him. And then I have my best friend who I always spend time with.
I'm gonna really sit there and it's like everything that I've been telling myself for like a while now, right? Is gonna be almost put to the test.
Oof, that was bad.
We know this. It's a main character problem. Yeah.
Main character problem is
You're
crazy.
not pirate software. Well, the thing about me, I'll tell you, is that I feel like I'm too self-aware to become the next pirate software. Like, I'll give you an example of what I mean by that.
Yeah, I think I'm also like I feel like I'm self-aware to a degree. I don't know how self-aware, but I'm self-aware for sure.
There's this guy, okay, and on his YouTube channel, he's been uploading videos, right, where he would sit there and he would pretty much make videos like almost like shit talking or like going against me or stuff like that here, right?
Oh, wow.
And he's been doing this for like a while now, where it's like videos that make me look bad or things, right?
I mean, I think he's doing it for views, right? Because a lot of people like this kind of content and um they want to watch this kind of content and so they're watching this. You see this Like, look at the views on this, 65K, 24K, and just people like hating. Dante definitely has a group of haters that watch it.
And he's been doing this for like a while now, you know, where
Early 20s effect, but I think I feel like when I was your age, I was also self-aware to a degree of wasters and so on. I think I was self-aware, but I just got more and more and more self-aware and understanding of myself, of what I want to do and what I want to really have in life, and
it's like videos that make me look bad or things along those lines.
There's like 5-minute chat.
And when I saw that a video of his actually hit almost 100,000 views, you know, and like all the comments were shitting on me. I'm not even kidding you. There's like 1,000 comments on the Tyler 1 video, right? And all of them were shitting on me. I was like,
that's the thing. When you build a relationship based on content, you do something like that, or like, they like another content creator a bit more, they're gonna completely turn on you.
You know what? Maybe I do need to change my attitude. You know what I'm talking about? Like most other people,
I'm turning normal. I hope you are, bro. Turn normal. I had to fix my chat. I'm self-aware to a degree. I think it's good to be self-aware. This is like therapy. All I want in live is a full Steam library.
Yep.
All right. You have one, don't you? You have a full Steam library. You have way more games than me.
And I won't lie, like it was in the back of my mind as well, you know? It's like they would sit there and they would be like, okay, let me DMCA, let me get rid of that video, let me just say that.
Another thing is I noticed is a lot of like not you guys. You guys are my regulars. Y'all know me way better than like okay, there's like different viewers. I'll explain this to you guys. You guys are my regulars, right? Y'all come through whenever, but there's also like the casual viewers. They'll come by here and there, right? They're chill. And then there's like the infrequent random viewers that like saw me once like a year ago, and then they see me here and they're like, oh damn, you fell off, right? um they like tell you like, oh, you fell off, what happened to you, the 1,000 viewers you were getting, why do you only have like 100 viewers or 50 viewers, right? They say that, right? And they're like the negative, they're the hate comments, or not the hate comments, but they're the ones that will turn on you as soon as like, without like knowing everything, or like what Dantes is basically describing, right? um they just see a hate piece on you, and they're gonna be first without watching or getting context. Yeah, just ignorant kids. Yeah, to be literally. And they'll be like, "Oh, you fell off," and it's just like they won't understand that you change content, or you don't feel like doing this. Like, but like, those kind of things, I don't pay attention to those. I just ignore that and I keep going, because like, they're just randos, and I don't really care about them too, if I'm being completely honest, because they don't even pull up. Um, and even if they pull up here and there, it's like they're not like the people or I want in stream or I like hanging out with, right? It's like that. But me, Shade, you're a regular, I would say, Dave.
It's like full of shit, whatever.
I feel like the only reason you can't join a lot of the time, Dave, is just you have things to do, which I completely understand.
But it's like at the end of the day, there isn't gonna be 100,000 view video with like almost everyone in agreement over the same thing if there isn't an underlying problem, with you.
Big C is what type of viewer? Big C is like, I don't know what kind of viewer Big C is. Big C is just here randomly, just like to show support. He's just like, he just likes helping out someone random, and he's Big C is just he just has money, I think. He's well off, and he just wanted to support, and he's just a good guy, I guess I would say. Euler is wild.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I've known that my attitude has been an issue for like a while now, right?
It's not, I'm not the only person he like supported or gave money to. I'm pretty sure he told me that he gave money to like other streamers and stuff. It's just really didn't care because they were bigger streamers. And the reason he gave it to me is because like he watched my leak content and stuff like that at one point. And he just wanted to give back, and then he just really liked that I was like, I don't know, real, I guess, and then that's why he gave more. I think that's why.
But it's almost like, since I've never really been
Like, I feel like, look, I no hate to Top, but Top is here, like, does not give a crap about what we're doing here, what we're talking about, or what are we watching. Like, you're gonna play Roblox, right? Like, you see, like, that's like here for the content or for the game, you know what I mean? Like, no hate to Top. Like, Top is chill and stuff. But like, you get what I mean, chat? Like that's like, perfect example. You know, like doesn't care, like, but like not no hate to Top, of course. Like I think Top is very cool and chill. You know, but like the content viewers essentially is like, you know.
All doubt on it, I guess. I've never felt motivated to like change. But when I saw that video this morning that actually got the outreach that it did, that's when I was like, you know what? This Korea trip, I really am going to make it a point that I sit there and I like really get back that old mental, you know? Because the truth is that one of the big things I think made people like me back in the day was the fact that I was always willing to like look for ways to get better and look for ways to improve and like find ways to sit there and level up, you know? And for a little while now, actually, it's kind of been gone, you know? Like
Yeah.
instead of that, it's just like I'll be flaming or I'll be blaming or I'll be complaining, you know? It's like, and it's like that needs to be put to an end, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that always improving and not being complacent on where you are is probably a good
Jesus.
mindset to have. Oh, he's cooked. He's so dead here. No, he makes it. Come on, ADC. Come on, you kill him, right? Okay.
A 1v9 build for sure. You? No. The second, do you think it'll come to a point in your life one day where no one's gonna make hate videos on you? No. The second
See a shot. I see a Top. You have a good one. I'm sorry I didn't do Roblox or yet. I just thought this video was more important, and I felt like watching this video and yeah, giving my honest opinion on, because I just felt this was very relatable and is a good video.
you're in the public sphere, that doesn't exist.
Because like a lot of the times these like the streamers are never, no, most streamers are not gonna make this video what goes on and will not. They don't really care if that makes sense. They're just for the content.
Right?
Shade, I guess you want to collaborate him? Well, no, I don't think so. I do. I think our content is very different. I mean, if Dantes ever wants to do a series, or wants to collab with me, I don't think he will. We could do like a league, like since I haven't played league in like a year almost, essentially, so I'm like pretty washed. And like I don't know, I still know the foundation and fundamental and stuff. And I did hit Diamond 1 masters master climb where he coaches, but it's it would, I don't think it would work. It's just we're so fundamentally different, and I don't know if that's gonna be a good series or not. You know, I don't know. I don't know, but that I think that if a series like that I could think of, like that's the best I can think of. We could do like a ranked journey or something, but it wouldn't make sense. Um, it wouldn't make sense. I have 8 viewers. He has like thousands. I just the numbers didn't add up, and I don't think he would be down because it just doesn't add up. You know, if he was down, I would be down too. Because for me, it makes sense. Because Dantes would give me a platform, and that platform would be way bigger than what I have. Right? It would give me an opportunity if that makes sense. But I don't think it would make sense for him.
But there are ways that you can make it so that if people do, everyone realizes that the people making them are full of shit if your attitude and your way of acting doesn't fall in line with the agenda they're trying to push, right? I think you're constant limit testing, new builds, going 1v3, lost its appeal, you're playing massive amounts of game and don't seem to care that much. Korea is around the corner, but the last few weeks you're just autopiloting and it's not fun to watch. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Like these guys are like for example this person, they only care about the game and the content and stuff, and they think it's not fun to watch. You know, his words literally like he's only coming for the content, right? It's not fun to watch. Not having fun to watch. Comes for the content, doesn't get the content, would probably want to leave and get out. You know, it's like if Dantes didn't play League right here, I don't think this person would watch. You know what I mean? It's like that. There's a lot of people like that.
The way that I am now is the way that I've been for like literal years. The problem with you guys though, with a lot of you that are gonna
I'd say, did you also notice that YouTube is recommending a lot of I'ma say nobodies now as next videos? Oh yeah, YouTube's been trying to like promote like more smaller creators and stuff like that. I don't know if you see, I saw my announcement. They're doing this new hype leaderboard thing. Essentially where like if you're on phone, they have like a leaderboard, hype leaderboard. I don't think they have it on I don't think they have it on yeah, they don't have it here. But basically on phone you can see it. Yeah, basically on phone you can see it. It just, I don't know, YouTube's finding ways to, I guess, push the content and create it.
type comment.
I can't give you hype shade. It's only on phone, and you have to find it. But you don't know. If you don't, it's no worries. I don't really think it does anything.
Like that, is that you don't remember the bottoms. You only remember the peaks because that's when you would.
There you go. That's a nice.
Watch me. You know.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
Remember the bottoms. You only remember the peaks because that's when you would watch me. You know.
Like, yeah. That's actually such a crazy saying. A lot of the viewers don't remember the bottoms because they only watch the peaks. Damn, that's literally it, chat. That's literally it. That's crazy. You know, I'm on phone. I can find it. Sorry, no worries, Dave. You're completely fine. Don't worry about that. So I want to say that you're going to cook if you become famous, and sometimes getting cooked. Oh yeah, of course. That's everyone. I think everyone, if they have a platform, they're genuinely a good creator. They're gonna cook. Otherwise, they're also gonna get cooked because equal effects essentially.
For example, before going on my first US trip, I was hard select in Masters for NA for like literal months. With everyone shit talking me and being in a similar kind of position like this. Before I went to Korea, it was the same kind of thing too, where people were constantly shit talking and like saying a bunch of before I went on my demon run, and people were like saying it too. And I haven't really, it's not a thing if it just comes in like this. Since I've done peak, a rank trip, but then it's gonna be like that.
Hey man, you fall off, as long as you get up back stronger than ever. That's really all I think that matters. But yeah, no, this is like honestly a good video. I really liked it. Honestly, he gets my subscription off of that video. I wasn't really subscribed to Dante's, but there you go. Subscribe to Dante's for that. But yeah, no, chat. That's like honestly what he said. It's very truth. And yeah, I feel the same way. I feel that it's so relatable after a year of streaming. You know, especially being like in the position of where I was and where I am now. You know, having like 1,500 viewers on the short stream, and then being able to like transition that and get like 20 to 30 viewers on Twitch, and then being able to grow that momentum, and now to like being 10. But I feel better because I'm more honest with myself and true to what I want to do and what I do. Like this video example, you know what I mean? I don't think if like, I feel like if I did it, like if I did this when I had like at my peak, I watched this video, no one would care. I feel like most of them would leave, you know. Rochet, you're fumbling right now. How am I fumbling right now? But yeah, that's basically what I want to say. W video.